People always talk about Christopher Nolan's Inception like it was some completely new idea, but what if I told you that 4 years before Cobb and Ariadne ever stepped into a dream, Japan had already been there, and maybe, just maybe, planted the seed? In 2006, a Japanese director named Satoshi Kon released Paprika, a visually stunning, mind-bending anime about a device that lets people enter dreams. Sound familiar yet? In Paprika, a therapist uses this tech to help her patients, but when the device is stolen, reality and dreams start to blur until you can't tell which is which. Watching it is like floating in someone else's subconscious. Doors lead to impossible places, objects morph without warning, and entire cities twist in ways your brain swears can't be real, yet somehow make perfect sense. Now jump to Inception, a sleek Hollywood thriller where a team of specialists use a machine to break into dreams and plant ideas, shifting through layered realities until the line between waking and dreaming vanishes. The similarities aren't just in the plot, they're in the DNA. The way both films treat dreams like physical spaces you can explore, the way transitions happen without warning, the way your sense of what's real slips away. There's a scene in Paprika where the city folds in on itself in a surreal cascade of glass and concrete, and when you watch Paris bend over Cobb and Ariadne in Inception, it's almost impossible not to feel déjà vu. Even the tone is similar. Both are thrilling, but there's this undercurrent of wonder and dread, like you're trespassing somewhere you don't fully understand. Now, does that mean Nolan just copied Paprika? Not at all. Art doesn't work like that. Inspiration is messy. It travels across countries, languages, and mediums, changing shape along the way. Nolan has admitted he's been influenced by all kinds of films, and it's not hard to imagine that Paprika, with its rich visual language and playful dream logic, left an impression somewhere in the back of his mind. And honestly, that's kind of beautiful. Satoshi Kon tragically passed away in 2010, the same year Inception hit theaters, so he never got to see how his vision might have echoed in one of the biggest blockbusters of the decade. But when you watch them back to back, you start to see the invisible thread connecting them. How Paprika's chaotic, colorful dreamscapes might have inspired Inception's precise, layered ones. It's like looking at two paintings of the same dream. One is wild, unpredictable, dripping with imagination. The other is clean, calculated, and built like a puzzle box. And together, they show something important about storytelling. It's not about who came first. It's about how ideas grow when they pass from one mind to another. That's why the story of Paprika and Inception isn't about ownership. It's about the magic of creativity, about how a dream dreamt in Tokyo could reappear years later in Hollywood, bigger and louder, but still carrying the same spark. And maybe that's the real Inception here, not planting an idea inside a character's mind, but planting it inside a filmmaker's and watching what blooms.